Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Today is April 15th. Today is April 15th. It's tax day, buddy. Everybody, make sure you do your tax. And right next to me, we have Matthew Sherpee.
Sherpee, yes.
Sherpee.
Yes, sir.
Now, you are making your MMA debut, first fight ever. Matt, let's introduce you to all the MMA fight fans out there. Who are you? Where are you born and raised?
Well, I go by Matthew Sherpee. You know, they all call me Slime. You know, as you know, I'm from San Francisco, California, to be exact.
Born and raised.
Born and raised.
Oh shit, that's hard to find somebody who's born and raised in San Francisco. Wow, that's pretty awesome. Now, what age do you start training martial arts?
Really at the age of, I want to say, 2022 is when I really got into it. Yeah.
And what gym do you train out of right now?
Out of right now, I'm doing home training, but I want to come out of Dragon Gym as much as possible.
Okay, it's all good. Now, you looking at what made you want to step into the cage?
I've been in a lot of outside cage fights, street fights. You know, I got a lot of trophies out there, so it's a different level when you step into this cage. You know, facing that opponent face to face is different. So I want to put my opponent into a different ballgame. You know, forget the streets and bring it to the cage and see who really man about it.
Oh shit! Now you at my last event, and that's when I met you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. I was watching everybody.
You were watching everybody. Like, how do you feel actually watching like MMA fight like live?
It's different. That was actually my second MMA fight live. I actually came to two of your events. I'm always there to support Miguel. You know, Miguel.
Right.
It's a family. You know, shout out to Miguel. You know, I actually come to them all. At first, it started in the backside where I just wanted to get the view. Then it started to the ring side, and now I'm in the cage.
That's pretty awesome. Now you have a chance to watching your opponent. Kalen Kyle, he's making his MMA debut on my last event. Now you're fighting him, and what do you think of him?
He's a good opponent, you know. I'm gonna open doors for him, and he might open doors for me. You know, I watch him. You know, he's not a bad opponent. You know, I don't have too much bad to say about it. I don't know him, you know, but let's have a good fight. You know.
Now he's pretty athletic, and you know, the guy's really fit and look like he's working at the gym as well, you know. Now, when you're coming into this fight, how do you prepare yourself against him?
All I've been really working on is stamina and condition and timing. You know, when you got an athletic person and he been in it longer than me, you don't come in off of anger and you know other thoughts. You come in with straight focus and timing, and you don't worry about the win. You worry about getting to the next punch. You know.
That's right. Now, coming into this fight, it's going to be crazy. Wild West, making a debut, first fight ever. Do you think you're a little nervous, excited?
I'm a little both at the same time because only I'm nervous because it's a cage. You know, I never been in so now there's a lot of people watching. When it comes to the fighter, I'm more so nervous of me messing up and not doing what I train myself to do correctly. And my other, I got other people outside here training me, but I'm not, not allowed to speak upon them. But
Right.
So I just want to make sure I do everything correctly. That's all.
That's right. Now, do you watch a lot of UFC fights?
Oh yeah, all my life. That's why I really made me get into my whole life. That's all I, like.
Who's your favorite UFC fighter?
I want to make sure I got his name correctly. Mighty Mouse.
That's right.
All right, I'm making sure. Because I said Minnie Mouse, but I meant to say Mighty Mouse.
Well, he's classic. You know, the guy's pretty well-rounded.
I also like Patty. Patty
Pimblett?
Yeah.
The one just fought last
I like him. I like his style. He's very confident. He don't give up, and then he encourages himself. He's very self-encouraging. So I like him.
That's pretty cool. Now, what do you do for work, Matt?
I work for the San Francisco cleaning team. I work for the street. So I clean.
DPW?
No, actually Street Plus. So it's a different type of the clean team. We mostly focus in the Tenderloin mid-market. Mm-hmm. So we clean up all the streets and, the community down there, try to keep everything clear pretty much,
That's pretty good, that's pretty awesome. Now, if people want to get a hold of you to come watching you fight and buy tickets, come watching you fight, how can people contact you?
You can, I don't give out my number, so you can contact me on Instagram at STBG/slime Team Zilla. It's kind of long, but it's long.
Let's get one more time. What's your IG name?
STBG/slime Team Zilla. Like as in Godzilla.
Godzilla, Team Zilla. That's pretty awesome, you know. Now, do you have a lot of siblings in the city?
Oh, I have a whole lot.
And they're all watching you fight?
That's what I don't want them to do, but they'll be there.
That's pretty awesome. Now, any special loved one, training partners, supporters that you want to shout out to?
I want to give a shout out to Miguel, man. Miguel and his family. I think he'll be there fighting that day too, right?
Yeah.
So I'll be there to shout out them. That's my bro. So shout out to him. My son, my junior, he's 5 months now. And yeah.
5 months old baby.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow. Now, congratulations. The first one? First baby?
No, it's actually my third.
Your third
Well, my first boy.
Oh, your first boy?
Yeah,
That's exciting.
Yeah,
that's exciting.
It's crazy.
That's pretty awesome. Now, if your opponent watching this interview, what do you have to say to him?
Prayers, blessings. Let's have a good fight.
That's pretty awesome. Now, amateur fight, first 3 fights, they go by really quick. It's only 3 2-minute rounds. So you're going to have to prepare for a quick round. So you got to get to work as soon as the bell rings. You excited for this event?
Yes, sir. I'm very excited. We're all excited. See y'all there.
That's pretty awesome. Here we go, guys. I'm Zhong. For more information about this upcoming fight card, May 24 at Keysar Pavilion. Get your tickets directly from Matthew. Give him a little bit of love and support, and follow us on Instagram. Subscribe my YouTube channel. Give me some love and support, and I'll see you guys May 24th. Zhong Cage Fighting Series number 13 going down, and then the one after is going to be August 16th. So don't miss it out. Any fighter coaches want to DM me, get your fighters on the card. Hit me up directly from Instagram. Any last word you want to shout out to any friends, family?
See y'all at the fight.
All right, I'm Zhong signing out. Peace.